Yes, I'm live now. Welcome once again to another new video. This is Santu Sahu and you are watching Sahu's tutorial. Good evening to everyone. Do join quickly. Here in this YouTube video, I'll be covering some important MCQ questions for the upcoming UGC NET exam. Do join quickly. Good evening, everyone. Here I am to begin with another important session for the upcoming UGC NET exam. Do join quickly. I'll be covering some 30 or 35 important MCQ questions, and let me share the link here. My Telegram channel. Do join the Telegram channel, that is Santu Sahu UGC NET. Here I am to begin with this session, and do join quickly. I'll be covering more than 25 MCQ questions along with explanation. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Let's begin. So without good evening, Anindita. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Do join quickly. Before starting the session, this is my humble request to all the aspirants. Please make sure to subscribe the channel and tap the bell icon to get more notification and to stay updated as well. Do join the Telegram channel, that is Santu Sahu UGC NET. Okay. So without wasting your time, let's begin. Without wasting your time, let's begin here. Here is the first question on your screen. Okay, let's begin here. And here is the first question on your screen. What is the original title of the novel set in Lahore during 1943 and 1948, often associated with the partition of India? The Ice Cream Vendor, Ice Candyman, Memories of Lahore, Partition Chronicles. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Do like the sessions. And here, what is the original title of the novel set in Lahore during 1943 and to 1948, often associated with the partition of India? So what would be the right answer here? What would be the right answer here? Okay. Got it. So excellent, Sujarita. It is Ice Candyman, that is said in Lahore during 1943-1948, and the partition of India, dealing with partition of India. That's why Ice Candyman is the right answer. Babsi Sidhua has written Ice Candyman. Moving on to question number 2. Who is the main character in the novel who recounts her childhood memories after being struck by polio in her infancy? Leni, Santa, Amritsar, Percy. Who is the main character in the novel that is Ice Candyman? That is Ice Candyman. That is Ice Candyman. Okay, recounts her, or Cracking India also, recounts her childhood memories after being struck by polio in her infancy. Exactly, it is Leni. Remember, it is Leni. Excellent, Sujarita. It is Leni is the main protagonist of this novel, Ice Candyman by Babsi Sidhua, or Cracking India. Exactly, Saurabh. Excellent, Sujarita. Saurabh. Here, this is Leni. Okay, struck by polio in her infancy. Ice Candyman, Babsi Sidhua, partition novel, setting Lahore. Excellent, Nandita. Next question. To whom did John Keats dedicate this poem? That is Endymion. Okay, Endymion was dedicated to whom? Endymion was dedicated to whom? So Keats has written the poem Endymion. What is the opening line of Endymion? What is the famous opening line of Endymion? What is the famous opening line of Endymion? To whom did John Keats dedicate the poem Endymion? Options: William Wordsworth, Percy Bysshe Shelley, P.B. Shelley, Thomas Chatterton, and Lord Byron. Exactly. Fantastic. It is Anindita and then Saurabh as well. So here, excellent. It is Thomas Chatterton is the right answer. Exactly. Sujit too. So Endymion was dedicated. Good evening, Subhranshu. A thing of beauty, joy forever. Exactly. This is the opening line of Endymion. A thing of beauty, joy forever. This is the opening line, and here this one was actually dedicated to Thomas Chatterton. Here, Thomas Chatterton. Exactly. So John Keats dedicated the poem Endymion to Thomas Chatterton, which begins with a thing of beauty, joy forever. So C is the right answer. Moving on to question number 4. Aldous Huxley's book Jesting Plate, A Thing of Beauty, Joy Forever. Exactly, everyone. Fantastic. Do like the session as well. Aldous Huxley's book Jesting Plate takes its epigraph from which essay by Francis Bacon? Of friendship, of studies, of truth, of revenge. From which essay of Francis Bacon, Aldous Huxley The book called Jesting Plate takes its epigraph. Now what would be the 1818 exactly? Endymion was written 1818. So fantastic. Published. Got it. So Aldous Huxley's book Jesting Plate takes its epigraph from which is of Francis Bacon. Here the right answer is actually of truth. So here of truth is the right answer. Of truth. And here is the explanation. Of truth is the C is the right answer. Okay. Aldous Huxley's book Jesting Plate took its epigraph. What is truth? Said Jesting Plate and would not stay for an answer from Bacon's essay of truth. ठीक है? What is truth? That is of truth से लिखा गया था. That is the character Jesting Plate, and he is saying what is truth. Aldous Huxley's book Jesting Plate. चलो. What is the primary purpose? So that was actually of truth. So what is the primary purpose of Thomas Brown's work Pseudodoxia Epidemica? Pseudodoxia Epidemica. What is the primary purpose of the work, Thomas Brown's work, that is Pseudodoxia Epidemica? To promote common errors and superstitions, to challenge and refute common errors and superstitions, to create new superstitions, to document historical superstitions. What would be the right answer there? Do you want to see Subramshu? Here is question number 5 on your screen. Question number 5 is on your screen. Exactly. Exactly, Anandita. It's to challenge and refute common errors and superstitions is the primary purpose of this work, that is Pseudodoxia Epidemica by Thomas Brown. Remember the work, Thomas Brown's work, that is Pseudodoxia Epidemica. It is challenging and refuting common errors and superstitions. And here is the explanations. Pseudodoxia Epidemica are inquiries into very many received tenets and commonly presented truths, also known simply as Pseudodoxia Epidemica or vulgar errors. It is also known as vulgar errors. Pseudodoxia Epidemica or vulgar errors is a work by Thomas Brown where he is challenging and refuting the vulgar or the common errors and superstitions of his age. Refuting and vulgar or common errors and superstitions of his age. Thomas Brown's Pseudodoxia Epidemica, which plays subtitle inspired the term comedy of Menace. Which plays subtitle inspired the term comedy of Menace. The Badre Party, the Lunatic View, the Homecoming, the Caretaker. Which plays subtitle inspired the term comedy of Menace. So here, theater of the absurd, sorry, excellent, Subramshu, Sucharita, and everyone, Anandita as well. Here it's Lunatic View by Campton. The play's subtitle inspired the term the comedy of Menace, that is Lunatic View is the right answer. Excellent everyone. It is B is the right answer. And David Campton has written the term comedy of Menace was which British drama critic Irving Waddell. So who has coined the term? It is Irving Waddell. And based on the subtitle of the Lunatic View, a comedy of Menace, that was by David Campton, is a jocular play on words derived from the comedy of manners. So Harold Pinter's play The Homecoming is also a comedy of manners as well. Comedy of Manners as well. Chalo. Here is Comedy of Menace, that was taken from David Campton's work The Lunatic View. The subtitle called A Comedy of Menace, and that was created by here Irving Waddell, Comedy of Menace. Next question. Who is the protagonist of the novel The Remains of the Day? by Kazu Ishiguro. The protagonist of the novel here, Remains of the Day. Who is the protagonist of the novel? Here is question number 7. And let me see how many of you are able to answer these questions correctly. Excellent, excellent, excellent attempt, audacious. Excellent, excellent, Sujarita. It's Mr. Stevens. Okay, it's Mr. Stevens is the protagonist of the novel Remains of the Day. Here C is the right answer. Mr. Stevens is the protagonist of the novel by Kazu Ishiguro. Okay, Japanese writer. Remains of the Day. Here C is the right answer. Excellent, everyone. The Remains of the Day is a yeah, got it, Anandita. It is C actually. Got it. Okay. The Remains of the Day is 1989 novel by the Nobel Prize winning writer, British author Kazu Ishiguro. The protagonist Stevens, who is actually a butler. Exactly, he's a butler. Exactly, he's a butler with a long record of service at Darlington Hall, a stately home near Oxford, England. 1956, he takes a road trip to visit a former colleague and reminiscences about the events of Darlington Hall in the 1920s and 1930s. Reminiscences of the day. So he is a butler, exactly. So Mr. Stevens is the protagonist of this novel, Remains of the Day. Who wrote Lady Windermere's Fan, a play about a good woman? Lady Windermere's Fan, a play about a good woman. Oscar Wilde, Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, Virginia Woolf. Lady Windermere's Fan, a play about a good woman. Excellent. Excellent. It is excellent. It is Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde has written the play called Lady Windermere's Fan, a play about a good woman. It is by Oscar Wilde. Excellent, everyone. It's A is the right answer. Storita, Anandita, Subhrangshu as well. Fantastic. It's A is the right answer. Lady Windermere's Fan, a play about a good woman. This is the subtitle. A play about a good woman is a 4-act comedy by Oscar Wilde, first performed on Saturday, 20th February 1992 at the St. James Theatre in London. So this is a 4-act comedy by Oscar Wilde, Lady Windermere's Fan, a play about a good woman. Next question. Who wrote the plays like The School for Wives, The Impostor, and The Misanthrope? William Shakespeare, Anton Chekhov, Molière, and Jim Rakin. Who has written the plays like The School for Wives, The Impostor, and The Misanthrope? The plays. The School for Wives, The Impostor, and The Misanthrope. Fantastic, fantastic. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Molière has written. Excellent. It's Molière has written. And he is a French playwright. French. So Molière has written The School for Wives, Impostor, and The Misanthrope, where C is the right answer. Excellent. And what is the name? Flying Island. What is the name of the flying island in Swift's Gulliver Travels? Gladabdri, Laputa, Mildando, Balniverby. What is the name of the flying island in Swift's Gulliver Travels? What is the name of the flying island in Swift's Gulliver Travels? Excellent. It's Laputa. Excellent. It's Laputa. Laputa is the flying island. Laputa is the flying island. Excellent. It's Laputa. Laputa. Excellent. Everyone, moving on to question number 11. Laputa, Lemuel Gulliver's deserts are figured in its immediate and unexpected. And this is how it ended. in book 3 of the travels. Okay, the floating or flying island in book 3 of the travels. Yesterday, the exact name is a collection of poems. A.K. Ramanujan, Prithich Nandi, Nizam Ezekiel, Pilal. Who has written the exact name? It's a collection of poems. By which writer here? Exact name. Fantastic, Sucharita. Excellent, Saurav. Excellent. Excellent. It's Nizam Ezekiel. The exact name is a correction of poem by Nizam Ezekiel. Sucharita, fantastic. C is the right answer. What is the main focus of the novel? The Alchemist. It's novel. It's not the Ben Jonson's play. It's a novel. Who has written the novel Alchemist? What is the main focus of the novel here? A detective investigation into a mysterious treasure, a shepherd's journey to become a powerful sorcerer, then a young Nalinian comedy. Exactly. A scientist quest to discover everything. Yeah, got it. Hmm. 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 So Alchemist here, it's Paul Coelho. Exactly. Here, this was actually the main focus of the novel is actually a young man's journey. A young man's journey to find treasure in Egypt. ठीक है? It's not. It's C actually. ठीक है? A young man's journey to find treasure in Egypt is the right answer here. The Alchemist. The Alchemist is a novel with a Brazilian author, Paul Coelho, which first published in 1988, originally written in Portuguese. It became a widely translated international bestseller book. It's an allegorical novel. The Alchemist follows a young Andalusian shepherd in his journey to the pyramids of Egypt after having a recurring dream of finding a treasure. Yeah. In his journey to the pyramids of Egypt after having a recurring dream of finding a treasure there. Hmm. Exactly. What is the genre of the Alchemist? We call it mystery, fantasy, science fiction, allegorical. What is the genre of the Alchemist here? What is the genre of the Alchemist? It's a mystery novel, fantasy novel, science fiction novel, allegorical novel. Yeah. Right now I have discussed it is an allegorical one. Allegorical one. Excellent everyone. Excellent. The Alchemist by Paul Coelho. The plot follows Santiago. Santiago is the here. Santiago is the protagonist here. Okay? Follows Santiago, an Andalusian shepherd boy who has a recurring dream about treasure hidden at the Egyptian pyramids. Okay? Chalo. And it's actually an allegorical work. However, at the end you see Santiago is robbed by a fraudulent guide upon his arrival in Africa when he comes. Chalo. The story introduces a wise alchemist who mentors Santiago, helping him realize his true self. Next question. Dear son of my memory, dear son of a memory, great higher of fame. Dear son of a memory, great higher of fame. This has been said by Milton about whom? Dear son of a memory, great fire of fame. This has been said by Milton about the old man and the sea. Exactly. Santiago. Manolil. It is dear son of a memory, great hire of fame. This has been said by Milton about Shakespeare. It is about Shakespeare. Okay? Shakespeare is actually represented as dear son of a memory, great hire of fame. Shakespeare is the right answer. It's not Chaucer, it is Shakespeare. Okay? The poet continues that a moment would be a weak witness of Shakespeare's name, for he is a son of memory and a great hire of fame. A monument might be what kings would wish to die for, but it would be only a poor depiction of Shakespeare based on words. That's what it's Milton. Milton has said that Shakespeare is a son of memory and great hire of fame. So, next question. Which is the following? Which is of the following is a play by John Keats, The Lesson on Work by John Keats. King Lear, also the great King John, King Alexander. Which of the following is a play by John Keats? The Lesson on Work, इसने लिखा है here. The play by John Keats. The play by John Keats. Excellent. It's excellent. It's Otho the Great. Excellent Saurabh. Excellent Saurabh. And Anandita too. Then Sucharita. That's Otho the Great is the play by John Keats. Exactly, it's Otho the Great. Otho the Great, the play by John Keats. The remark, I think her as delightful a creature as ever appeared in print, has been made by Jane Austen about Emma, Elizabeth Bennet, Lady Bertram, and Eliot. The remark that I think her as delightful a creature as ever appeared in print has been made by Jane Austen. About it. It is by it is to referring Elizabeth Bennet. Exactly. It is Elizabeth Bennet. 16B is the right answer. Excellent. Elizabeth Bennet is the right answer. Everyone right. Everyone right. Elizabeth is regarded as the most admirable and endearing of Austen's heroines. She is considered one of the most beloved characters in British literature because of her complexity. Austen herself described Elizabeth as a delightful creature as ever appeared in print. Castle Rackrent was the first debut novel by Walter Scott, Maria Edgeworth, and Radcliffe Jane Austen. The first debut novel, the debut novel of that is who has written this work, Castle Rackrent. It's not B. Yeah, it's not C actually. It's B. It's B. It's B. Maria Edgeworth. Maria Edgeworth, the castle. And don't go for after seeing Castle to Anne Radcliffe. It's Maria Edgeworth's debut novel is actually Maria Edgeworth's debut novel. So excellent. It's actually Maria Edgeworth's debut novel, Castle Rackrent. Castle Rackrent is a short novel by Maria Edgeworth published in 1800. Okay. Unlike many of her other novels, which were heavily edited by her father, Richard Lovell Edgeworth, before the publication, published version is close to original. The novel is set prior to the Constitution of 1788. It tells the story of four generations of Rackrent heirs through their steward, Thaddeus Quirk. The steward को किसने बोला था? Thaddeus Quirk ने बोला था. ठीक है. The story of four generations of Rackrent heirs through their steward, that is Thaddeus Quirk. tells the story. The narrator here. Which novel of Virginia Woolf has been regarded as a prose poem? Which novel of Virginia Woolf has been regarded as a prose poem? Here is 18 on his the post poem The Years. Mrs. Dalloway class is The Waves. The Waves by Virginia Woolf is regarded as a prose poem. So here The Waves is the right answer. B. The Waves is the right answer. The Waves, first published in 1931, is considered Virginia Woolf's most experimental novel. Most experimental novel because of the poetic nature of its prose. Because of the poetic nature of its prose, in fact, it is often referred to as a prose poem. The Waves by Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf has also written the work The Waves. The Liberal Imagination is a critical work by Alan Tate, Leon Trilling, R.W.B. Lewis, William Thorpe, who has written The Liberal Imagination. The Liberal Imagination is a critical work by whom? The Liberal Imagination is a critical work by reaching 1K very soon. Reaching 1K very soon. Yeah, probably day before no, upcoming or in the upcoming 2 days. Hmm. The Leonine training. I had also discussed these questions. Leonine training has written the liberal imagination. This is a work by liberal imaginations by Leonine training. Exactly. Leonine training has written the liberal imagination. And here is the explanation. The liberal imagination. And the full title is Essays on Literature and Society, published in 1950. Is a collection of 16 essays by American literary critic called Leonine Training, published by Viking in 1950. The liberal imagination, essays on literature and society. Okay, essays and literature in 1950. Leonine Training. Moving on to question number 20. Cyclone in Pakistan is a poetical work by Monica Verma, Suniti Namjoshi, Kamala Das, Mamta Kalia, who has written the poetical work here, Cyclone in Pakistan. Cyclone in Pakistan. Here is question number 20 on your screen. 20 on your screen. Here is question number 20. Cyclone in Pakistan. The poetical work by exactly. Exactly. It's Suniti Namjoshi. Cyclone in Pakistan by Suniti Namjoshi. The poetical work by Suniti Namjoshi. Excellent, Subram. So it's Suniti Namjoshi. Next question. The Iron Hill is a socialist novel. Stephen Crane, William Dean Howells, then Mark Twain, Jack London. The Iron Hill, the famous novel by this writer, The Iron Hill. Excellent, fantastic, Sucharita. It's Jack London. I have also made a video. I have also made a video on Jack London. I have also made a video where I have covered all the MCQs, all the important works of Jack London. You can watch it. You can watch it. You can watch that video also. It's Jack London, The Iron Hill. Okay. I have also made a video on Jack London. The Iron Hill is a political novel in the form of science fiction. It's a political novel in the form of science fiction by the American writer Jack London, first published in 1908. Raja Rao's novel Comrade Krillov, the important one, was first published in English, Latin, Tamil, French. In which language Raja Rao's novel Comrade Krillov was published? Hmm. Here is 22. Exactly. Even this is also D. Comrade Krillov was first published in French. So here D is the exactly it is D is the right answer. Rajarov's Comrade Krillov, The Dilemma of a Divided Consciousness, was first published in French. Okay? Was first published in French. Okay? The English version was written earlier than the French one, but not brought out in its definite form until 1976 when Orient paperbacks. The English version was written earlier than the French. Okay? One, but not brought out. But Rajaram Comrade Krillov, The Dilemma of a Divided Consciousness. This is the subtitle, first published in French. Okay. Which of Dickens' novels deals with the life of a circus child, CC2? Very important character, CC2. Very important character, CC2. Excellent, everyone. It's hard times. Excellent. In hard times. Thomas Gradgrind also appears here, who wants facts. So Sissy appear in hard times. Excellent. Sissy is the daughter of the circus farmer. Circus performer daughter is called Sissy, who comes to live with the Gradgrinds as a servant when her father abandons her. She is naturally good and emotionally healthy. So the Gradgrind philosophy does not affect her. That is the she is able to take care of Gradgrind actually materialistic. Gradgrind was actually materialistic, okay? And she's able to take care of Louisa to arrange Tom escape as well. So Thomas Gradgrind, the famous character, I want facts and facts, materialistic character, whereas Gradgrind is actually Sissy is the daughter of a circus performer. When the father abandons her, she went there to live, and she was not affected by the principle of materialism that was provided by Gradgrind. Swift's The Battle of the Books. What interesting. The Battle of the Books deals with the dispute between Swift and Arbuthnot and Church and State, the ancient and the moderns, Whigs and Tories. Okay, you had this novel in the last semester. Okay, got it. I had not read your comments actually. Yeah, the Battle of the Books. Discussed earlier as well. Yeah, the ancient and the moderns. Yeah, Swift's The Battle of the Books deals with the dispute between the ancient and the moderns. Moving on to question 25 here. In this novel of which has Anthony Trollope parodied Thomas Carlyle and Dickens, Buzzed Towers, The Warden, The Prime Minister, none of which. In which novel of which has Anthony Trollope parodied Thomas Carlyle and Dickens? Excellent. Excellent, Subramsu is the warden. It is the warden. Exactly. It is the warden. In which novel of his anthology Paradise, Thomas Carlyle and Dickens, it is the warden is the right answer. B. The warden is the right answer. For instance, the warden parodies Dickens as Mr. Sentiment. So Dickens को कैसे? Dickens as Mr. Sentiment, who within the of his story writes a novel that grossly exaggerates in the malfeasance of an prolific cat as well as in the bombastic social critic Thomas Carlyle, whom he names Dr. Pessimist. तो कौन है? यार Mr. Sentiment. Mr. Sentiment is actually representing what Dickens. ठीक है? Whereas Dr. Pessimist, anti-Kant is actually Thomas Carlyle. ठीक है? Dr. Pessimist, anti-Kant and Mr. Sentiment, Dickens. The Warden by Anthony Trollope. Got it? Which of the following novels is not written by Fanny Burney, Evelina, Cecilia, Amelia, Camille? Which of the following novel is not written by Fanny Burney? Which of the following is not written by Fanny Burney? I'll be ending it here with these questions. Okay. Tomorrow we'll be having another session. Tomorrow is Monday. Okay. Monday I have. Exactly. Evelina, Cecilia, Camilla, these are all works by Fanny Burney, whereas Amelia is a work by Henry Fielding. Henry Fielding's probably fourth work. ठीक है? Henry Fielding's work, Amelia is the Henry Fielding work. ठीक है? Yeah, excellent Subramsu, it's Henry Fielding's Amelia. Amelia is a sentimental novel written by Henry Fielding. It is the fourth and the final novel by it is the fourth novel. Although the novel received praise from the writer's critics, it received more criticism from Fielding's competition, possibly resulting from the paperwork in which the author was involved as well. ठीक है? Paperwork which is involved well. Okay, I'll be ending it here. It's already 11. I'll be ending it here. Tomorrow we'll be seeing it. Tomorrow there will be also 2 to 3 sessions. I'm hoping to make video as well on paper 1. So paper 1 there will be one session for paper 1 MCQ. Okay, I'm telling you there will be one session for paper 1 mixed MCQ series. ठीक है? One for Calcutta University PG entrance test. ठीक है? Another for paper 1 MCQs Calcutta universities and for UGC NET as well. ठीक है? For UGC NET as well. One for paper 1 MCQ, another for Calcutta University PG entrance test, another for UGC NET English literature. There will be 3 sessions. Okay? One for paper 1, another for Calcutta University PG English literature exam, and another for UGC NET paper 1 English literature. Paper 2 English literature. ठीक है? 3 sessions will be conducted tomorrow. Okay. So let's end it here. Okay. So I'll have to take my dinner. So yeah. Thank you for your support. Thank you for love and good night, everyone. Good night. So thank you everyone. Chalo. Share with your juniors as well. Share with your juniors. Thank you everyone. Thank you Anandita, Subramshu, as well everyone. Thank you.